they're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's Squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So okay. I lined something up with John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call. Because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP,
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I say me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say me. Life is about adapting, John. As you may know as well, the most successful people don't whine when things don't go their way. They simply figure out what they need to do to make things go their way. You feel me on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't control the outside factors, You can only control how you deal with them.
That's a good way of looking at it, but, any concern about how long it's taking you to adapt to your new city?
Nah. I mean, that stuff takes time, if you're expecting things to go your way, the minute you get into a situation, you're going to be disappointed, flat out, I feel great about where I am right now, and I'm looking forward to proving my worth to the city, as time goes on.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
This might not be my hometown, but this my city now. You know what I'm saying? And the good news for everyone living here is that their lives about to get a whole lot better.
That's a bold claim.
Very bold claim. I mean, I'm gonna let you in a little bit on my little philosophy. If I run with you, I run with you. Till the wheels fall off, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to lift up all my brothers and sisters in the city, John. And you can only do that by getting them chips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about the helping hand, making sure my people are good in their day-to-day. So that right there, that's what excites me about the future. You know what I'm saying? Showing everyone that MP is more than just a superstar. He's a man of the people.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, Now, tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
They don't know what to do right now.
I have to say that this is the best I've ever seen you guys play.
Buzzer beaters from the curb. Horse game winners with the eyes closed. Fadeaways, step backs, a rare brick. Here's to the legends of the driveway.
Kia, movement that inspires.
It is season 6, and you know what time it is.
And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about cheap substitutions for Memphis? Mr. Clutch comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Kennard in for Dylan Brooks. The Jazz shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Kennard in at the 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets an open look and hits. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
And Morant gets it to go.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Gay against Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No question he got bumped on that shot. Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops town.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Bain.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Done. No good on that one. Great tee that time for Mr. Clutch. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn Borough.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Mr. Clutch, good on the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Horton Tucker. TimDaKiddYT. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Dunn. Gay trying to break free. Dunn passes to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 7. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now the pass to TimDaKiddYT. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down against Jones. Near the step back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And the first one drops. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Horton Tucker, the pass to Dunn. That one misses. Some solid defense from Mr. Clutch. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. He's off on that one. Utah's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fades and shoots. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. Clark trying to get open. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Game. 4 seconds left. That one's not going to go. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Mr. Clutch out there with Clark, and it's Jones in at the point.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. The Jazz shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. Right wing. Passes it to Abaji. Markkanen trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And Olynyk kicks to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Olynyk for 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Pass to Olynyk. And the layup's good off the glass. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. There's the pass to Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Sexton finds Olynyk. Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Jones. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Mr. Clutch. Sinks the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Abaji. Brooks covering. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Got a hand on it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
There's Sexton. Olynyk. It's to Abaji. Utah moving it around. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Sexton, no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. And a wide open look for Bain. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bain's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Jazz trail by 17. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up. Part of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And the Jazz call time here. Greg, Father Time is... So it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19...
The Jazz, 44. The Grizzlies, 63.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Markkanen. And it's Agbaji in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Passes it to Agbaji. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team.
Substitution on the court.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They get a hand on it. Olynyk the pass to Horton Tucker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dunn passes to Gay. Fades back. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 8 rebounds in this game. Olynyk with the steal. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Agbaji. The 3.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Agbaji. Releases. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mr. Clutch, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Dunn passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Agbaji. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Agbaji's got 7 points in the game. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Nobody near Gay. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Dunn passes to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. 7 points in the game. No good on the wing three. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Gay scanning before. The Jazz again can't hit it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. A steal. Outside, Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Olynyk has the open look. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Can they get it? That one, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
It's time for T-shirts. Checking in for the Grizzlies, John Conchar.
And so it's Memphis, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting.
97.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for Memphis, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Mr. Clutch. Kennard is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar into the small forward. Pass to Brantley. It's deflected. Feeds it to Azubuike. Tries again. Brantley with the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
To the paint. Here's Conchar. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes it to Fonjekio. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Snatched away. Tipped away. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to Fonjekio. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Mr. Clutch. The pass to Kennard. Here's Mr. Clutch. Stolen away. Horton Tucker. The pass to Dunn. Here's Brantley. Pass to Horton Tucker. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Shoots the three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 36. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden.